Omulabi wa UNCAVE olunaku olwaleero nkulamusizzaako. Leero tuzze okwogera ku kye tuyita respect mu relationships. Today we are going to talk about how respect shapes our relationships. Relationships in general, not strictly the married relationships, no. Relationships in general. Is it important? It's not important. How do we benefit from the respect? How does it build the trust? How does it improve our relationships? How does it keep it together? Yeah, because respect is quite one of those things that we look at that strengthen our relationships, that keep us together, that keep us involved in everything that we are doing. So we're going to have a few of the points that respect involves in the segment for today. With me, your host, Nalongo Fiona. Stay tuned.
Do you want to gain new employable skills? Come enroll for postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, professional accountancy diplomas, and higher educational certificates. Apply now. Multitech Business School. We are located at Sapolo Kagwa Road, Kampala Campus, Kachiri Campus, and Hoima Campus. Multitech Business School, enabling excellence.
Respect is one of those quiet forces that we look into to determine whether the relationship is genuine, the relationship is strong, the relationship is to last, or generally the relationship is meaningful. It's more of how people consistently treat each other. Because in relationships, we are supposed to respect everyone's opinion, everyone's thoughts. So in the relationship, how does respect build us together? In its core, respect shapes relationships in the ways that we are going to look at. Point number one, it creates emotional safety. So if someone is respected, they feel valued, they feel heard, they feel the dignity. So everything that will address to you, this person who is respected will always wish to give the respect back because they feel they are valued. It's very hard for someone to add a value on you and then you end up doing the opposite of what they give. So someone is going to give the respect and then you stand higher chances to also give the respect back. Why? Because you feel they are worth the value as they give to you. If the respect is not there, there is no way you will mind about everyone's dignity. There is no way you will actually think about someone is supposed to be heard because the communication will not be there. There is no respect in the communication. You are also going to look at a point where it says it influences communication. So the respect we are talking about here is basically all the relationships. It can be your co-workers, it can be your friend relationships, can be your maybe any relationship that someone has. It can even be marriage. We are not going to exempt that. It can also be relationship and respect in marriages. That is also very okay because the points will vary the same. So we are going to look at it, another point of defining boundaries. Respect is what allows someone to say no. No to disrespect, no to feeling devalued or being demeaned or belittled, or if someone feels they are belittled, if someone feels they are judged over and over. If the respect is there for someone who is causing that, or when they add value to themselves or they respect themselves, they're going to stand up and say, no, I'm not okay with this. This is not right with me. You understand? And then that other point, that relationship that has respect, if the respect is not there, the boundaries are going to be ignored most of the chances, because you will have to speak a no when someone is expecting you to be a yes person over and over. You should not be this yes person because you want to show you respect somebody. No. If the respect is for the both people or the group, if for us all have the respect within each other, we are going to end up agreeing and disagreeing. Because the disagreements are inevitable. They will be there. You understand? But if it calls for no, we must say, or you must stand and say, this is not right, and I say no. And it remains normal to everyone. Why? Because respect is among us. We respect each other. So everyone's opinion must be respected and must be heard. Then respect also influences communication. What do we mean by this? Disagreements are inevitable. They will always be there. But the respect will be a key issue that is looked to in how these disagreements are unfold. How we are going to discuss about a disagreement that we have. If I have respect for you, if we have respect on each other or about each, everyone respects the other, we are going to first discuss how we are going to pass on the information. If it is me and my other colleague and we have a disagreement with other 2 or 3 colleagues of ours, the two of us are going to discuss how we are going to pass on the information that we think we are not okay with to our other friend. Why are we doing a discussion before we go to that friend? Is because we respect the feeling this person is going to have. We respect their opinion in case they happen to share something different from what we think. We are going to respect their opinion. We are going to respect their feelings. But if we don't care how they feel, if we not respect this person, we should just say, just tell them. We don't care how they feel, just tell them we are not happy about it. So we don't care their opinion, whether they also have to say something or they won't speak already. Then we are going to look at respect, building trust with time. If respect is there, meaning if you respect, for example, your spouse, you're going to have to keep the promises that you made. Respect is going to drive you to fulfill the promises. Respect is going to push you to have value to this person. You're going to respect their opinion with time, because the more somebody shows the respect, the more someone shows signs of respect, inside your heart you'll be like, I think I'm not giving this person what they're showing me. I'm not enough to what they are giving back. I'm not enough to what they deserve. So I'm going to look in myself, I'm going to observe myself, and then think of doing better. Meaning everything that I talk about, everything that I said I will do, we shall do, I'm going to make sure I implement. Because I need to give back the energy that I'm getting. And that all comes from the respect. I respect your opinion. I fulfill a promise because I respect you. If I don't respect you, I will not care. Actually, that's not my concern. Whether I disappointed you, whether I don't give a damn on it. But because at the back of my mind, I know if I do A, B, C, D, it is a sign of respect. It's a sign of value. It's a sign of believing in who I am to the other person. Yeah? And then we are going to look at another point of respect reinforces equality and quality, dignity and quality. A healthy relationship is not about power and control. A healthy relationship is about being heard, being understood, being fair. When it is not judgmental, it is not belittling, it is about hearing and understanding. You will have a healthy relationship when you listen more than talking. So the dignity that we are talking about is a dignity that comes from the respect you give and get. If I'm not this person who is willing to listen to my friends or to my spouse, chances I'm going to belittle them. I'm going to end up disrespecting them. Because I may talk more and then I end up speaking something that actually puts this person off forever. And someone keeps reminding me what I said that belittled them. And that kills their dignity, actually. So each person's thoughts and feelings must be respected. Or their role, if there is a role somebody has to play and they're doing it well, it must be respected. Just give respect because they are playing their role well. If I'm supposed to be a mother and I'm doing my mother role very well, respect that. If I'm supposed to be a dad and I'm doing my role as a dad or a father very well, respect it. Give me the respect I deserve as a father. Give me the respect I deserve as a mother. Yeah, because that's the dignity I'll look at. That's the identity of me. That is the equality that I'm talking about. Everyone must have their equality recognized. They must have their dignity. Respect affecting self-worth. The way people are treated in relationships determines much how they see themselves, how they value themselves. If someone wakes up every day and they are abused about maybe the way someone grew up, or the way someone looks, for example, if a shape or a color, and someone keeps telling you every day, you ugly, you nothing, you cannot be this, you are what and what, but we are in a relationship. A relationship that doesn't have respect will always speak the negative about me. So I wake up every day to go do something, but my mind is all full of what someone said. So I feel I'm worthless. That person who has said what is making me feel worthless simply said it because the respect is not there. If I'm always told you're good, you can do better, yes, that's something you failed, but it doesn't mean you're a failure. You can stand up, you can do something this, you can try again, you can do it better. You can make this work. Try it again. But someone says, don't worry, that failed. You're a failure. I already told you. I already told you that you cannot manage this thing. You cannot do anything. You are nothing. You cannot be anywhere. I don't think from someone who shows respect, such kind of words can come out of their mouth. I think I'm getting a point also as a person. If I am this kind of person who is going to always belittle my friend, my friends, they are not worth. I'm in this group, but I know it can't take me anywhere. Do you think their opinions will matter if we're having a discussion? I always keep on my phone. Why? Because I already judged them. I already thought they cannot be anything, or they can never share an opinion that is important. The ongoing disrespect can erode self-esteem. That's what we've just discussed. Someone will feel small, even if when they have done something right and someone says, well done, you've done well. That positivity they have got, that kind of appreciation they have got, they won't take it serious. Why? Because the echo in their mind is always negative of who the other person thinks they are. Then we are going to, if you're looking at yourself and you're reflecting on your relationship, or you're reflecting on your maybe marriage or relationship or workplace, whatsoever relationship you could want to base this conversation with, just look through yourself and then you ask yourself, am I making the other person valued, or am I valued as well in this relationship? If both of you, or the other way around, you feel none of the whatever you're doing, none of the whatever you feel, it's better also look at yourself and then add value to yourself, add value to your spouse, add value to your partner, add value to your friends. Why? Because we have seen that it influences or it lowers dignity and equality. So in the next segment, we shall be talking about self-worth. So stay tuned to the UNCAVE as we also share that segment in our next episode. I love you. Thank you for watching.
Do you want to gain new employable skills? Come enroll for postgraduate diplomas, bachelor's degrees, professional accountancy diplomas, and higher educational certificates. Apply now. Multitech Business School, we are located at Sapolo Kagwa Road, Kampala Campus, Kachiri Campus, and Hoima Campus. Multitech Business School, enabling excellence.